traveling through and battling through more of the Zayton spaceship, where they finally arrived at the gigantic death ray that was pointed at none other than the remains of the planet Earth, and they decided to fire it. And thankfully, it didn't blow up the entire planet, but it did blow up a significant area. Now it was time to proceed to the bridge and perhaps finally gain freedom and access back to the wasteland. This is Fallout 3!
Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. And like I'd mentioned at the end of the last one, this might well be the final video in the Fallout 3 playthrough. I'm pretty sure we're very near the end. Let's head on up over here. Got the living quarters. Make use of some more of these anger cans. Anything else around here? No, I think we're good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can I go in this? I can't. Oh look, there's an abomination on the other side, messing them up. Huh. Am I meant to blow something up? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, that thing is hostile. Just gonna throw a bomb right there. Got that all sorted out. I think maybe I could have blown it up, right, by throwing a nade on the other side. Oh, here comes an A-bomb. Good. Lovely. Anything else? Alien atomizer. Container filled with... I guess I'll take these. Yeah. Why not? Do these other advanced versions sound any different? I think they sound exactly the same. That might sound different. It might. Otherwise, I feel like they're just damage upgrades. You know, they don't really do anything else. Okay, let me get my nuke-nades back. Great. Anything over here? I think we're fine. Another disintegrator. I guess I can use the disintegrator to repair my destabilizer. Not that I really even need to. Here we go. Can also do that too. Why not? Let's proceed. More aliens. Can I blow those up from this side? Oh my gosh, yeah, they are extremely explosive. Got addicted to Med-X. It's fine though. Holy shit, this room is deadly. Quick saving down here, because we're gonna have to VATS those turrets, I think. Unless I can go low. Oh shit, they shot it midair. That's a good thing I quick saved. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh shit, the game literally crashed. It did not like me loading as all those particle effects and explosions and everything were popping off. Alright, thankfully Fallout 3 loads up exceptionally quick. There we go. Ooh, fuck. Where am I looking? Here we are. Good. Oh my god. Let's try and go for the turret. Got a 95% chance. Great. Did that one impact the other one? It did a bit. Oh. Good. Okay, I'll take those. Nothing good in here? I don't think so. And this, disintegrator, power module, squid and worm food. We haven't seen any of these squids nor worms. I guess they didn't take them with them. Nothing here. Good, I'll take all that. Okay. Over here, another disintegrator. No, thank you. Anything else? No, I think maybe I just checked and I got turned around. Okay. Oh, hold up. That looks like the route we're supposed to take. Another side room. Stasis chamber? Oh. This is for babies? Huh. It doesn't even have any associated sound effects. Okay, weird. I bet this was used for something else originally and it got cut, but they were like, just put the model in the final area real quick. Why not? You got the entire model done, there's just no sound effects, and just toss it in there. I do appreciate that approach, especially for, like, a, frankly, pretty small team on Fallout 3. Right, mind you, it was just about, right, 100 people who worked on Skyrim. Right, the dev size, the dev team size for Skyrim was just about 100, so even less, I would presume, for Fallout 3. Okay. I was wondering if that was like a cot. Oh, hey, one of these. Get some healing. Oh, more of these stasis chambers. Okay. Are they for... Maybe they're not for babies. Maybe they're for aliens to sleep in. Right? Maybe these are alien beds. Yeah, and this is like the pillow. Yeah. They put their head out here, maybe? Yeah, because they're like alien-sized. Yeah, maybe that's it. This is, yeah, living quarters, right? Yeah, this is where they sleep. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's head on back up and then head on back down. Good. Let's do another quick save in case we get blown up by some sort of super turret room. This does not look like the way to go, so I'm gonna go it. Got a couple aliens. Gonna blow them up. Mission accomplished. Anything good on you? Epoxy, power module. Yeah, I don't know about... I'm debating now because... Like for the remaster, if/when the remaster is reality, part of me wants, like, enjoys the idea of doing the DLC a lot earlier. Because, you know, it's always my inclination when I'm playing a game for the first time. You know, oh, hey. To do the DLC toward the end and in release order. But how does it affect the game if you go through early on with Mothership Zeta? Right? And how difficult is everything, too? Alright, Toshiro Kago! Okay. Damn, he had a lot to say. Alright. I am surprised that they don't have the old chestnut of like a universal science fiction like translator device that we could steal from the aliens, right? That the aliens use against humans to understand us. And then we could use it against them maybe at some point. And then you could also use it on Toshiro to understand him. I feel like that's such a common trope in science fiction. Surprised it didn't crop up here in any form. Okay. Maybe it does, and Yeah, maybe it actually does and it's going to happen here at the end. No, I don't think so. Gotta throw a bomb over there. Nope, not quite. That'll do the trick. Oh, it's an alien. Gonna quick save. I'm surprised that the fire doesn't cause a damage over time that can set off additional bombs. Okay, over here, I'll take that. Oh shit. Took the atomizer again. Oh, there's a turret in this room. It's fine. Alright. Can go through here. Oh shit. Good. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I actually ran out of them. Okay. Oh, let's swap around here. Good. Okay. Taking all that. Was there actually anything good in this room on the tables before I blew everything the fuck up? Oh, another captive log. Let's listen to this as we're fighting our way through here.
Please, just let me go.
Okay. That was maybe one of the weaker ones that we had heard. I don't know, I feel like all the other ones were a lot funnier. Okay. Oh, that's actually a armed and ready turret. You know what? Let's stop using that. I'm rapidly reminded of how bad it was. Okay, I'll take these. Good. Another disintegrator. Alien epoxy. Good. More of it. Some crystals again. Okay. Great. We'll travel on up this way. Another abomination. Now, where's it going? They're pointing at each other. Uh-oh. This one doesn't like me. Okay. Anything good in this area? I don't think so. Got a harmonica. Another power module. Pre-war book. Wow. Okay. More abominations. Are there turrets in here? No. Alien worm food on that one. Okay. Got some epoxy, I'll take it. Power module, worm shit, crystals. Sure. More of the same. Okay. Then over here. Another power module. Another one of these too. I will modify it and step right through. Okay. We'll take this to the bridge. Wow, already. Okay. Let's do it. Defeat the alien captain. Let me do a hard save right here in case I want to picture one of them. Oh. Okay. Activate this. We may as well make use of it, right? Did I kill the captain already? Oh my god, I guess so. Okay. Oh, okay, I remember this. This is what I was thinking of before. Alien Captain. Captain's sidearm. Guess I'll take it. I think it's a unique version or an upgraded version of the standard alien blaster. Okay.
Holy shit, where did that come from?
Oh, hey, everyone.
Wow.
The death ray is not ready to be
Looks
fired.
Just like Soma. You go stand over there. Mr. Elliot, you're there.
Oh, can I sit in this while we fight it?
Paulson, you could be Jangles the Moon Monkey.
Okay.
And
Wow, we really are doing
Mr.
Star
Aim the
Trek.
Death Ray.
I ain't no goddamn space monkey.
Yeah, I'm not surprised somebody at BGS is super into Star Trek.
I've got a lock on their ship. Fire when ready.
Okay. How do I know when they're gonna...
Looks like
Okay.
they're dropping shields to prepare for a big shot.
Yeah, me too.
Never thought I'd get to do something like this.
Okay. This is fucking dope. Yeah, what... The type of science fiction that predominantly exists in Starfield makes a lot of sense seeing
Shit,
this.
They get the core and sapped out power. Look around for some buttons or something to restart the generators.
Shit.
Damn it!
We got a hostile boarding party!
Wait, did anyone hear that?
Little busy here, darling.
What did you hear, Sally?
Banging coming from what?
It looks like it's working. Keep up whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Oh, it's the samurai. We should let him in.
Fine, let the Chinaman in.
Jesus.
In here if it
Actually, I think he's from Japan.
As you say, kindly invite the Oriental gentleman with the sword.
And I thought they didn't have racism in Fallout. Okay.
Hello, samurai. You're still alive.
これはかたじけない。それがしにできることがござれば何なりと。
Okay.
We need to end this fast.
me.
This is half dead, and if that death ray isn't online soon, we're dead right along with it.
Okay, generator is currently online. Is there something back here that I need to...
Work.
Okay.
I'll bury every last one of you.
This is just like the last time.
You're mine.
If I go, you're coming with me.
Okay.
If I go, you're coming with
I'm gonna wait for it to shoot us. Okay. It's almost dead. Ooh, we're almost dead.
Yeah, teach them a lesson.
No way I'm dying up here.
Hey, I think we blew it the fuck up. I'm gonna assume you all got the aliens taken care of back there. I want to see the cool sci-fi space explosion in slow-mo.
Damn it!
Wow!
Kill all of them!
I'm gonna mess you up.
Uh-oh, did Elliot die? Or is he just running? I think maybe Elliot died.
Hey, I thought you should know someone must have hit a button during the fight just now. If I understood the display correctly, I think we sort of launched a homing beacon of some kind down to the surface. Landed just outside DC. I wouldn't mention it, except that I think, like I said, I'm not sure. I think it's a way to get back to Earth.
Oh my
Seems like
God.
there's a teleporter in the captain's quarters. I mean, I guess they're your quarters now.
Are they?
So I guess you can go home if you want. Oh, don't worry, I'll stick around up here and keep an eye on things.
Oh, you want to stay up here? Can I shoot the laser again? Wow, why did it feel like we just shot our own ass? why was it like that? Oh my gosh. It's like I'm blowing our own shit up. Okay. Well, everyone, mission accomplished, I think. I think we got him.
So, it's done. I'm not much for talking, so I'll get to it. I owe you. Without you, I'd be dead, or worse. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna see if I can find a way off this thing.
Does he ever actually get off of this thing?
Yeah?
This has been a hell of a ride, hasn't it? I gotta go. This has been a hell of a ride, hasn't it?
No offense, but this ain't some sort of game. My whole life is over. Gone a long time ago. Sorry if I can't make light of the situation like you can.
Okay, well, I have to go now.
All right?
Yeah, well, I'm fucking John Fallout. Making light of a grim situation is what I do. Golly, we can't fucking look at anybody. They're like blinding brightness everywhere.
We did it! We really did it! Oh man, I can't believe it! I never thought we'd make it. You're the best, the absolute best. I'd be dead without you, or worse. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks for your help. I couldn't have done it without you. What will you do now? Do you think they'll ever come back? What will you do now?
I don't know. I don't really have a place down there anymore, do I? Doesn't sound like it'd suit me very well. Think I'll stick around here for a while. See if I can't figure out some of this technology.
Okay. So canonically, this guy is just gonna be up here then. Okay. You think they'll ever come back?
Boy, I sure hope not. But at least we know what to do with them, right?
Well, thanks for your help. Couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, come on. We both know you could have.
Okay, I gotta go.
Yep. Not like I'm going anywhere.
Okay. Soma?
I hear there's a way off this boat. I'll let you go first, just to make sure it works. And then I'm out of here.
Okay, I guess we'll exhaust all this. Thanks for your help. Couldn't have done it without you.
That's right. If it weren't for me, you'd be sitting in a holding cell or lying on some crazy operating table right now. You owe me big time, kid.
Okay, what will you do now?
I'm gonna see about getting off this thing. Head back to the wasteland with some new toys, maybe carve out a place for myself. Literally, if I have to. Odds are we won't be bumping into each other again, so I just wanted to say thanks.
Okay, well this has been a hell of a ride, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Not really something I'm interested in doing again.
Okay, I gotta go.
Sure thing.
Is there anything down here? Oh, there is. Okay, what have we got in this? Various alien foods. Sure. Who's this? Oh, that's Elliot. Okay. Power module, disintegrators, shock batons.
Anything I can help with?
Okay. I don't think there's anything worthwhile on these dead aliens, right? None of them are particularly unique. Okay. I think we got the lion's share, maybe. Oh, no, I don't know. There's a bunch back here, too. Okay. Well, I guess we don't, yeah, we don't really even need it, do we? Okay. How do the cryonades look? Oh, okay. Yeah, they look really advanced for him just having, like, jury-rigged them. Workbench? Oh, of course. Activated from somewhere else. Oh, from down here. Okay. Teleportation matrix. Oh, Sally.
Normal, Captain. Yeah, we won! I knew we could do it! I knew we could beat them! You're even better than Captain Cosmos!
Well, thanks for your help. I couldn't have done it without you. What will you do now? I have to go now. Thanks for your help.
I know. And you're very welcome.
Okay, what will you do now?
I think I'm gonna stay here for a while. I don't think I like it much down there anymore. And there's still a bunch of the ship I haven't seen. I'll tell you what. If I find anything really neat, I'll bring it to you. Okay?
Okay, I gotta go.
I'll keep an eye on the ship for you.
Okay. Is there anything else here? Goes back to engineering. Sure. Generator controls. Anything else? No, I think we're good. I don't really know what exactly the generator activating did, but I think it was Soma who said something about, like, we lost power to shields or something. I was like, well, I'm just going to hit every single fucking button back here then. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay.
Anything
Look
I
at you,
can help
Elliot.
with?
Oh, no? Okay. Cool. Okay, so where is this portal? This one's powered down. In the captain's quarters? Oh, this is it.
Normal, Captain.
These are the captain's quarters, gotcha. Oh, the bed opens the wrong way around. Okay. Oh, open alien homing beacon to the bridge. Good lord. Oh, and the ship, oh, the same ship from before, right. That's the one that got towed up into the, well, the bigger ship. Okay. And that's why there was no pilot. Because this is the pilot. Alright. Cool. So if I go back up, let me wait 24 hours. We'll see if anything happens up there. We take the homing beacon back. Just to see if anything progresses or proceeds. I guess the only way to get their fun, unique outfits is to kill them. Which, interestingly enough, Soma was the only one without a unique outfit. Though I guess that's fitting. If she's from Washington, D.C., she should have, like, default equipment. Oh.
All systems normal, Captain. Hello there, Captain. What can I do for you?
Oh, wow, I can ask a bunch. Okay, anything to report?
Oh, yeah. Here, you can have this stuff. I found it when I was looking around the rest of the ship.
Got some epoxy. Anything else to report?
Nuh-uh. If I find anything else, I'll let you know.
Okay, how's life in space?
I'm okay. It's fun to just sit and look at the Earth sometimes.
Okay, anything to report?
Nope. I'll go back out and look for more stuff soon.
How's life in space?
I saw a shooting star out the window.
How's life in space?
I told Mr. Elliot this really funny joke earlier, but he didn't get it. He's weird.
Okay, where's Paulson?
Oh, he left. He used the teleporter after you did. Said he didn't have any reason to stay. But I don't know where he was going to go. I'm going to miss him. He was quiet. But I think it's because he was really sad.
Well, you know, he's a cowboy. how's life in space?
Pretty neat. I'm still exploring some of the rest of the ship using the vents. There's a bunch of places I never saw before.
Okay, anything to report?
No, sir. Nothing new.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Oh, it's all messed up. The archway is burned out and is no longer useful. How about you? Okay. All these dead aliens are still around. Elliot?
I see you're still in one piece.
That's right. I could use some more of these alien weapons. You got any?
Here's everything I've got.
No, you just give me a whole fucking disintegrator. Any more?
We don't have anything else stockpiled right now. Sorry.
Okay, anything else?
Sorry, boss, not right now. Anything turns up, and I'll let you know.
Where's Paulson?
He took off just after you did. Said there was no reason for him to hang around here. That he might as well go see what it was like down there. I wasn't about to tell him he couldn't go.
Wow. Maybe he'll show up in the TV show. Or in,
Not like I'm going anywhere.
Fallout 5. If he does, I don't want him to mention any of this. Right? I also want him fully acclimated to Wasteland life, and he'll only ever allude to the fact that he's effectively a time traveler. Not unlike the Sole Survivor, right? But I want him to only allude to it in passing. And have it be incredibly subtle.
Normal, Captain.
Where you, like, the only way you would know is if you played this. Or you read the wiki. Maybe you end up finding him out here as a random encounter. I don't know. Okay. Well, there you have it. Mothership Zeta. What an odd one. Frankly, it's got to be said, I think I liked it more than I was expecting. Right? I think it's actually a lot funnier than I gave it credit for. Right? Having refreshed myself on it and played it again. Oh my gosh, look at these freaks. It's time to use our cryo crap. There we go. Yeah, see how that treats you. Okay, let's try the pulverizer, I guess. Oh my god, it does like nothing. Okay, how about Captain Sidearm? Ooh, shit, that does a lot. It fires like multiple projectiles, huh? Now look at that. It's like that plasma. It runs off of modules too. Let's try the MPLX Nova Surge. Yeah, if Paulson doesn't ever show up again, I didn't see Toshiro up there either, did I? No, I did. Well, if Paulson doesn't ever show up, I guess it's worthwhile to just fucking kill him. You know? Just kill him and take his crap. That said, maybe if you pass that speech check, maybe he does stick around. Okay. Cool. Well, holy shit. I also suppose this marks the end of our entire Fallout 3 playthrough. Wow, holy wackadoo. Let's blow up this car in celebration if I even can. Oh yeah, I can. Whew. Cool. Let's check our radio. Let's listen if there's any not 3 Dog.
This is Margaret, and you're listening to, oh, the hell with it. Listen to some music and pray we find someone to replace 3 Dog.
Okay.
A great nation wants...
Somehow Enclave Radio is back. Okay, now, as I had mentioned, what I want to do before we formally end the playthrough, let's head on back to Tenpenny Tower. There we go. Actually, you know what? We got to get our buds, right? We can't end without our friends. Let's go to Megaton Ruins and get Jericho. There you are, you bastard. Jericho, you're never gonna believe where I've been.
Somewhere else. Can we get out of here, or should I just keep waiting next to this stinking hole?
Alright, let's get back out there, Jericho.
Thank Christ. I thought I was gonna grow a 4th arm sitting next to all this fucking radiation.
Okay. And then, let's go get dog meat from the scrapyard, isn't it? I guess we can also turn in... Or no, wait, doesn't dog meat go to Vault 101? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Well, I can turn in these.
Welcome! Welcome back! What do you have for us today?
I got more of your favorite. I got ears.
And we will happily take them in trade, friend.
Here, take all of them.
Most excellent. And you have exemplified yourself in the eyes of Little Horn and Associates. One with a heart as black as yours deserves to be rewarded for it. We shall include a bonus in your pay this time. Enjoy it. Might I recommend booze, or gambling, or perhaps a nice chem habit?
All right, great. 435 big ones. I gotta go.
Hard work pays off.
Okay, then back out here. Let's head back to 101. Which, mind you, 101 is one of the few quests, or one of the few areas that has a quest that we couldn't do on account of me having put it off for too long, and thus we missed out. Because normally you'd be able to come back and have like a little epilogue for Vault 101. But I kind of fucked it up this time around. I didn't know that there was a timer on when you, like if you put it off for too long, you wouldn't be able to ever do it. I thought that it just lasted forever. But hey, if/when there is a remaster, we'll probably play through as a goodly character, right? That way we can have that on the channel as well. I don't think there's really much of a point in doing a neutral one. Although there are neutral followers. Like we had talked about, there's, is it a Gutsy? I think so. There's a robot follower, and there's Butch. He will actually be able to join you after you do the, like, Vault 101 epilogue. But also, I'm pretty sure he's, like, really, really horrible. Like, he's really a terrible follower. But nonetheless, there is stuff like that, but I don't think there's really any reactivity elsewhere in the entire game for, like, neutral karma. Let's see, if I head back, can I actually go back to... in space? Can I take Jericho with me now? I'm assuming not, but let's give it a shot. I'm quick saving, just in case this, like, warps him back to Megaton. Oh, no. Dogmeat's puppy is waiting outside of Vault 101. Oh, it kills Dogmeat, actually. It kills Dogmeat? Okay. Hang on, so is Jericho dead now? Did it kill Jericho? Oh, he's still here. It kills Dogmeat, though. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's so weird. Does it actually say Dogmeat's puppy? Or is it just Dogmeat? Dogmeat the second. Or fourth. No, it still says Dogmeat. Okay. Let's just quick load. Alright. We good? Everyone in follow mode still? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. And then let's go on back to Tenpenny Tower. And we'll do our own sort of epilogue, right?
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
Okay. Great. Ooh. Someone fighting over here? I guess we can use a cryonade. There we go. Who is this? It's a scavenger. Oh, fighting a Brotherhood Paladin. Or are they fighting together? Mind you, the Brotherhood Paladin is definitely hostile to me. Are they hostile to the scavengers too? Golly, their gun is freaking the fuck out. Okay, I think they're all hostile to me now. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair enough. Okay, well, what's 2 more hats for my collection? There we are. Good. Oh! And honestly, using the cryo weapons and stuff works way better out of vats. Oh, look at all your stuff. You got some Aqua Pura too. Okay. I don't know why I'm bothering to take it. Oh look, Dogmeat's gonna munch on that water cow. Damn, good shit. Okay. Take their ear, take their hat. Is there actually a shitload of... Yeah, there is a bunch of Aqua Pura. Okay. Not that we ought to be drinking that. Let's see, where'd the other paladins go? The other Brotherhood members. Is that one? Oh, is this who they were shooting at? A raider. Must have been. Got a missile launcher there. Shit, where'd the rest of them go? I thought I was gonna get a few more hats out of that. Was this one? Yeah. Good. Is this another? No, that's a scavenger. Okay, maybe I got them all. Alright, let's head on into the tower here. Good, good, good. Then we'll go up this way. Yeah, I feel like Fallout 3 would benefit from a remaster, a quote-unquote remaster.
Just a moment.
Way more than Oblivion did, on account of the gunplay feeling so, like, shitty in Fallout 3 relative to Fallout 4 and 76. You know? If you, like, just touching that up would do, like, amazing things for the game. Right? Which isn't to say, like, I don't know. I'm a fucking freak, so I'm kind of accustomed to it. It doesn't feel that bad to me. But it's unmistakable that it's way more satisfying to just like run around and shoot shit in Fallout 4 and 76, you know?
Hello.
Like that moment-to-moment core gameplay loop of shooting, looting, and building. Feels way better. Okay. Good, yep, we got all of our bobbleheads bobbling away. Great. Let me stash these weapons here. Our alien blaster, 3 atomizers, disintegrator. I think those are the ones we got off of, what's his name at the end there? Elliot. Pulverizer, captain sidearm, destabilizer, drone cannon EXB, electro suppressor, experimental MIRV, Mixelplix, shock baton. Rest is all our good stuff. Okay. And then, let me repair up my... Oh shit, my sweater vest. That can't be done. Okay. Let's head over here. And we'll contribute these to our mess. Great. Let's get these tossed up and over. Alright, a little spillage there I think is fitting. Okay. And now I think that's everything, right? I think that's all of our stuff dotted and crossed. Well, we do have this toy Giddy Up Buttercup. I guess I can throw it onto the ground. There we go. Alright. There we are. Okay, now let's do a quick save. And let's check how many of these things we actually have in totality. Because I have no idea. Actually, let me do a hard save. Okay. And then let's pick them all up. And we'll tally the number here. And like we had said at the end of the last one, we could have had even more. But we had, like, you know, encumbrance issues and whatnot. Where there were just so many of them, we couldn't even take them all. Look, I can't even get back to some of those. Okay. Shit, dog meat. Fuck off, dog meat. Fuck off. Okay. There we go. You can't ever get so over encumbered in Fallout 3 that you can't even walk, right? I don't think so. I mean, I guess if that's the case, we could just throw them all into the oven here. Oh, no, wait, you can't even open the oven. Well, into the desk back there. Okay. Good. Man, look at all of them. I kind of can't believe that they didn't crash out the game or anything. Right? I kind of can't believe that coming back here to our little room hasn't become, like, grossly unstable. Okay. Yeah, I would very much be into Fallout 3 and maybe New Vegas remastered. I think it would be dope as hell. Even if all they do is, like, freshen up the gunplay a bit. Is there another helmet back there? I feel like there totally is, yeah. Look at that.
Thought I heard something.
There's at least one more. Okay. I think that was it. Yep, that's all of them. Okay, anything on the other side? Nope, I think that's it. Okay, okay. Alright, how many do we want to guess? I would guess... Ooh, I think the immediate question is, before we figure it out and have our answer, over or under 200? I think that's the real question. Over or under 200? I would say... Man. I think it's really close one way or the other. Right? I think we're really close to 200. I would say under 200. I would say we're at, if I have to guess a specific number, lock in your guesses now, folks. If you're ready to play the Fallout 3 helmet count guessing game, for the amount of helmets we managed to lug back to Tenpenny Tower throughout the entire playthrough, log your guess now. Lock it in with a comment. All right. And don't cheat and look down below. All right. I will say 183.
Hang on.
That's my guess. 183. Okay. Oh, man. This is going to be a pain to to tabulate because of repair. Okay. All right. Hang on. So 1 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 31 plus 42 plus 1 plus 22 plus 37 plus 24 plus 9 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3. Granted, I could just add those up, but it makes it easier for me to track what I have and haven't done if I just plug them in like this. Plus 1 plus 10 plus 1. Oh, shit. Okay. Plus 26 plus 28 plus 1 plus 1. All right. And the grand total is, this is as far as we can scroll, 263. Oh my god. It's actually a lot more than I thought. If we round up, we're closer to 300 than 2. Oh my god. Okay. So we probably, through normal gameplay without farming, right? We could have had 300, right? We would probably have gotten roughly 300 of them if we were able to loot every single one every single time. You know? Oh man, we have to do this for the remaster, right? If/when there is a remaster, we need to do the same thing and like throw them all the fuck up in the Megaton house, right? We need to do the exact same thing and see if we get more or less. Maybe we'll try and use, we're almost certainly going to use a different type of weapon. Maybe we'll do small guns or energy. I'm not sure. Maybe melee if they keep the gunplay really shit with the remaster, but you would hope that for the remaster they at least update the gunplay and make it a lot better. Right, but we'll probably go energy or small guns, and then we'll see again, because mind you, there should theoretically in the remaster we would get more because we wouldn't be hauling around heavy weapons. You know, we would have just a little bit more room when it comes down to it to pick up hats, right? During those few critical moments where the hats are just flooding in, right? Man, 263 of them. Not half bad. Could also do something with cola, but I feel like that's not as cool, you know? I feel like that's not as cool. And you kind of bar yourself from like, oh, do I want to drink them or get the one perk where they combine or anything like that, craft them for whatever. You know, you do kind of miss out on that. I think helmets are the way to go. Plus, you know, Fallout has such iconic helmets, right? They're so iconic, they're always on the cover. Okay, anything here? Good, let's get all that dealt with. Great, okay. And then let's do another quick save, and then, let's see, can we go to the main menu and look at the credits? I feel like we should have the credits roll before the end of it. Let's go to the main menu. Yeah, crew. Okay, and let me turn down the volume a bit. There we are. Good. Hey, Fallout 3, there's our rolling credits. Normally you would get these, and I think we did for a bit, didn't we? We did get rolling credits at a certain point at the game's original ending. I don't know. Either way, really enjoyed it. Kind of the case as was with, well, maybe to a greater degree. But like I had said at the end of Mothership Zeta, I ended up liking it a lot more than I remembered. It kind of ends before it gets a little too stale, right? Kind of right at the tail end, you kind of feel it's starting to get a little stale, and then it's like, all right, we're cutting our losses. Bing, bang, bomb. There we go. We're all good. We're done. Right? When it comes to Fallout 3 itself, I quite liked it. I think, as we've kind of remarked throughout the playthrough, I think it gets kind of short-shrifted in a lot of ways, right? I feel like it was a lot better than I remember. You know, I feel like, well, shit, I think I think there's a lot of people who are very quick and ready to dunk on Fallout 3 and 4 in ways that I feel are not deserved, right? But that said, I don't know. Maybe I'm too biased of an enjoyer of it. I don't know. Maybe I can't maintain this sort of impartial, you know, third party, like outwardly looking in at it and trying to be as objective of a reviewer as possible when, you know, in reality, you know, reviewing is incredibly subjective. But in my subjective opinion, I quite liked it. I thought it was, especially for its time and for what it was doing and for, right, mind you, a big thing involved with Fallout 3, which we alluded to at the start quite a bit, is, man, some of these people still work at BGS. I'm seeing names like Megan Sawyer right there under World Art, kind of toward the middle bottom. I know for a fact, like, I follow her on Blue Sky, I believe. And she totally still works at BGS doing World Art, right? My God. Even when they like changed hands, right? When they went public with the Microsoft buyout. Still quite a few people still working there. Fucking incredible. But nonetheless, sorry, not to get ahead of myself here. Still very much enjoyed Fallout 3, right? You can see places where, like, they were getting better at stuff. They had to, like, adapt to the idea of, like, okay, we're building an environment, based on real life. I mean, sure, it's, you know, it's like post-apocalyptic and there's shitloads of retrofuturism, but, you know, you have to design a game around a sort of real-life area that's industrialized, or that is, you have to make a level that is, like, suburban, or, like, urban downtown environments, right? And then you also have this balancing act of, well, how faithful do we want to include, like, these big, notable real-life locations, right? How faithful do we want that to be, and when and where do we want to adapt it? Stuff like that. It makes for such an interesting development experiment, I would say. And one which, like I said, I think, looking back, folks don't give them enough credit, you know, for what they managed to do. And like I said, at the top of the list is effectively resurrecting Fallout, you know? Post Fallout 2, there were so many Fallout projects that got canned and just kind of, like, tanked the IP, you know, after, like, what's their name? Black Isle and Interplay and all of them, like, just kind of, like, collectively ran into deep shit. They got completely fucked over, and folks, for the longest time, thought that Fallout was just toast. And now it's like never been more popular. It's like, you know, adapting it to a whole new genre. It's incredible. I don't think they get enough credit for it. Man, wild to see Liam Neeson there. And every time, like I said when we were talking about Liam Neeson, every time I think about that really wild interview. But I would say good to see him with the new Naked Gun. Reviewing exceptionally well, and people saying that it's so fucking funny. I can't lie, playing Fallout 3 has made me kind of want to see the new Naked Gun, which I am unfortunately a 1 year baby Jake Howard, but I am unfortunately a Naked Gun enjoyer from when I was a kid, and I was way too young to be watching those movies, but I did anyway. Right, bless up to Leslie Nielsen. What a fucking champ. Regardless. You know, what they managed to accomplish with Fallout 3, given their size, given, right, the state of Fallout in general, I think it is fucking incredible. And lest we forget as well, when the game came out, the vast majority of people who played it really thought it was dope as hell, right? Really enjoyed it, really enjoyed playing it. No way, Timmy Newsbaum is voiced by, I assume, like, one of Emil Pagliarulo's family members, Cullen Pagliarulo? What? I did not know that. I knew about, oh man, I didn't know that. Aw, okay. That's very sweet. Sorry. Got distracted by that. Yeah, incredible what they managed to accomplish, you know, sort of resurrecting Fallout from not even the brink of death, but from actual, like, being kaput, being, wiped out, you know? Eventually we will also, sort of looking forward, from Fallout 3, we'll get, under our belt New Vegas. Right, we'll do another playthrough of New Vegas, which we did very early on in the channel's history, back before I got like a better mic. It wasn't the worst mic that I ever had on this channel, but it was pretty close. But we'll have that going on, and we'll have face cam for that as well. That will be the next Fallout thing that we do, but sort of taking the role of Fallout 3 on the channel, if you're watching these as they come out, will be Planescape Torment. After a few days, I need to check and get all my ducks in a row and stuff like that. Namely, checking if there's, like, bug-fixing mods and stuff like that to stabilize that game before we delve into all that, right? Oh, yeah, there's the old CEO, who everybody really liked. Apparently, a lot of people really enjoyed Robert Altman of ZeniMax Media, and it wasn't until, like, gosh, how many years now? 5 years that he died in real life. And that was around the time, just before then, I think, was it before or after? I forget, but they sold to Microsoft, right? But a damn shame from all reports of it, people really liked the dude. He was very beloved as far as CEOs go, you know? Also, of course, you know, his wife featuring regularly as in these games, as we've mentioned time and again. In fact, just recently, you know, voicing Nord women in Oblivion original and remaster now, right? The old Wonder Woman of the 70s TV show. And she's in Fallout 4 as well. She's in Fallout 4. I don't know if she is present in Starfield though. Right? I could totally see her taking a step back from that with the passing of her husband. You know? Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, Fallout 3. I like it. I like it. I'm sorry. I like it. I feel like, I don't know, like we've talked about plenty during this, retroactively, people kind of came to dunk on Fallout 3 in kind of like way too overly critical of a way, I feel. I think it's good to like look back on stuff and think of like, oh, this is how far we have come, you know, kind of approach it academically and be like, oh, we can see here sort of the line from which these things evolved, these teams, these people worked on this and grew as a group, gained experience as video game makers, you know, whatever sort of duty you partake in, whether that be like art or level design, sound design, dialogue, direction, stuff like that, you know, rather than what has been prevalent the past, I don't know, past bit here where there's just like this cruelty. I don't know, this certain degree of cruelty. Which, speaking of cruelty, fun to have finally gone through the game as a very cruel character, right? As a character who is very evil. And that is also kind of highlighted, like, the surprising amount of biting political commentary that Fallout 3 did have for its time, right? Like, it ain't nothing, right? Contemporary YouTube videos would have you thinking that it was nothing, that they didn't get it, or whatever, right? But man, it is chock full of stuff, you know, both subtle and ephemeral and more, frankly, pretty direct, you know? And then, I don't know, I feel like, what else can I say other than, like, I think it got such a ridiculously bad rap, right? And same goes, like, I do enjoy the overarching writing more so in New Vegas, I would say, undoubtedly. Like, I think the character writing and just the overall, like, story and world building of that part of, like, the American Wasteland, I think it's better, you know? But there are totally things that Fallout 3 does to a pretty competent degree. You know, like the very basic and easy one is that exploring in Fallout 3 is just, on average, a lot more fun than it is exploring absolutely fucking everywhere in New Vegas, right? New Vegas has sort of the shining example of a great tale, and Fallout 3, of the Gamebryo Fallouts, knocks it out of the park with being fun to explore, especially for how much, you know, how, like, a lot of the design of the world and all of that stuff was set up, right? Obviously, shit like Fallout 4 and New Vegas blows it out of the water, with regards to, like, you know, having distinct wasteland biomes and all of that you can go through, right? And having reason to pick up, like, a whole bunch of crap and shit like that. Yeah, man, the music is so wild in that, like, deciding to put it on the Pip-Boy is such an incredible decision, I think. Mind you, we of course, we didn't really listen to any of it at all, because we can't on account of YouTube, but it's such an incredible decision, I think, to have it play throughout the entire game, rather than just at one point during the opening. What a wild decision. And frankly, what an incredible one. Because part of, like, it's inseparable from, like, Fallout's identity now, is, like, running around, shooting people in this tongue-in-cheek kind of manner, and hearing this, like, old-timey music, you know? It's really wild how much that came to, like, be a part of what Fallout is. You know, it existed beforehand, but it was only ever in the openings, right? In the CRPG Fallouts, it was just like the usual sort of video gamey music. And it was really good, too. I did appreciate and enjoy a lot of the video gamey music. And frankly, I think Ian Zur does, like, a fantastic job with Fallout overall, right? I think Fallout 3 and New Vegas and 4 have plenty of, like, video game-ass music bangers. You know, like, I think the main themes are absolutely exceptional for all three of those. Right? I think they're fantastic. But yeah, really, really such a wild decision to have the Pip-Boy set up like that. Yeah, what a wild take. Because that's so fresh and new, like that's unlike what is present in, there's no analog for it in Elder Scrolls, certainly, right? There's no like music player in that sense. And it having like radio hosts, I have to assume that it was directly inspired by like Grand Theft Auto, right? Having a radio host in that way, that's very Grand Theft Auto. And have it to where like the radio host comments on the goings on of the game and all that, whether that be, well, I think it's exclusively main story quest stuff, right? But having that amount of reactivity that's ever present in the world through your Pip-Boy, through your listening device, I think that was a fucking incredible decision. I think what a decision that we're so quick to gloss over, I think what an amazing idea. Another amazing thing, I would say, is somehow using, we talked about this at the start of this playthrough, but what is so fucking shocking is VATS existing in this, right? I think we're quick to gloss over just what a fucking technical achievement getting VATS to work in a whole ass different type of game, right? Taking it from like this AP focus, like turn-based CRPG that Fallout 1 and 2 were, and then somehow translating that into the BGS formula, into Gamebryo. That is so fucking wild that they managed to get that, like, popping off. It is so absolutely buck wild that they got VATS working at all. Yo, hey, look at that. Right there in the middle, right there. Tim Kaine. Bless up to Tim Kaine. If you don't follow Tim Kaine here on YouTube, you ought to. He does fun videos every now and again, oftentimes reflecting on his time as a developer. Tim Kaine, of course, one of the original creators of... hang on, what? Original creators of Fallout 1 back in the day. Why is there someone just immediately... Well, why is there Grim Reaper Sprint perk credited here? Marc-Andre de Longchamp. Why... What? I mean, I know it's a very popular perk, and because of that, we literally decide not to use it. But what the fuck? Oh my gosh. And it's also worth, sort of looking at how far they've come. It's worth examining, like, how much better they got at voice acting and sort of, like, voice direction with Fallout 3 relative to Oblivion. Absolutely incredible stuff. Fantastic. Yeah, I think too often we gloss over, like, a lot of the achievements of Fallout 3 and what it managed to do. Even if you just want to approach it from like an academic standpoint of like looking through video games history, there's so much wild shit like on a technical level that it was able to do, and on like a business level too. Like I had said, like Fallout was dead in the fucking water. It was dead in the fucking water, and they brought it back, dog. It would be amazing if they could get something going with Obsidian and Interplay again. I still wonder about that, with them having Obsidian, right? We don't know exactly what Josh Sawyer is currently working on. We don't really fucking know. And we know that, what's his name? Gonzalez. Joe or John? One of the head writers for New Vegas is back at Obsidian. Right? Could you imagine if they managed to get that to work out again? God. Get a New Vegas successor to happen? I feel like it's bound to happen, I feel like it's gotta happen. Right? If they bought out all these fucking companies and they're fucking laying everybody off every fucking year and a half or half year or so, can we at least get people making a New Vegas successor? Can we right? I mean, it's up. These teams like one another. We know it for a fact, right? In the past, Lord knows, folks at Obsidian are always keen to say, like, yeah, we, on a technical level, we thought Gamebryo was like, you know, they talk up Gamebryo, you know, and how easy it was to implement all their shit in the very short amount of time that they had, right? I don't know. I think we're only just coming around to people starting to not, or ceasing to like paint this antagonistic relationship between BGS and Obsidian. And unfortunately, I think it might be because of fucking Microsoft buying them both out, right? If anything, you know who I'm down for getting a little antagonism? Fucking Microsoft, right? Fuck them. Come on, they ain't making shit. Unless you're a Microsoft Game Studio, right? Then go for it. But fucking, you know, or an Xbox Game Studio, right? But Microsoft overall, like, God, fuck them. they're fucking doing terrible shit with their AI, right? They're actively contributing, right? You know, looking at the wartime propaganda here, they're fucking with their AI shit. They're actively contributing to like real world like genocide, right? It's fucking horrible shit that they got going on. What a fucking nightmare. Oh, good lord. But nonetheless, sort of to loop it back around, like I had touched on, yeah, the political commentary in Fallout 3 was pretty fucking alright. You know, it was alright. I don't know if, you know, it's no like Disco Elysium or whatever, right? But it was pretty damn good, especially for the time in which it came out, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was quite alright. It was very sufficient. And, frankly, welcome. I would say super duper welcome. And I would almost hazard to say, I would be afraid, right? If I were playing these games as they had just come out, and mind you, I didn't have a computer that could run Fallout 3 or Oblivion at the time. And I certainly didn't have, right, we were very broke. We didn't have money for a 360 or a PlayStation, I think PS3, at the time when they were coming out. Didn't have any of that to play these games at launch. But if I had, I would think that there would be a justifiable reason to have a little bit of concern over whether or not Fallout 3 would have any, like, biting political takes in any way, or, like, maintain that same degree of satire, which I would argue maybe it even dialed it up a bit in some cases from, well, no, I would say it keeps parody. Yeah, I would say it keeps parody with Fallout 1 and 2 with regards to, like, satirizing American everything, like Americana, right? Whether that be, like, in government or, like, cultural touchstones and, you know, super capitalism, right? Like, ridiculous degrees of consumption. But one of the first examples that I remember in this playthrough that shocked me was the fucking old man in Megaton. The, like, super right-wing old man who was like a fucking ultra patriot, right? That shit was fucking great. I completely forgot about that dude, but oh my god, it was so fucking funny. Was his name Nathan or Nate? I think it was. I remember that being a little fucking funny given the default male protagonist name in Fallout 4. And same goes for the town of Andale with the cannibal Republicans. Right? What the fuck? I don't think I ever went to that place in any of my past playthroughs of Fallout 3. Right? My god. Kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Fallout 3, but I mean, what I feel like that's not surprising that I would like a BGS game. You know, I feel like on the one hand, it's sure maybe it's counter to popular belief, but on the other hand, I feel like if you're watching the final part of one of my playthroughs, I feel like you already know that if there's a BGS game, I'm probably bound to like it. If there's a BGS game post Morrowind or ahead of time, I'm probably going to like it, you know. Anyway, wow, Fallout 3. Look forward to the remaster and season 2 of the television show, which I think when we were getting back from our Oblivion remastered hiatus, got greenlit for season 3 already, right? Looking forward to that stuff, and we'll cover it all on right here. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. But yeah, as far as immediate goings on, Planescape Torment, maybe in about a week or so. Like I said, I gotta check mods and all that. Make sure it's working properly, because it is a bit of an older game. It doesn't yet have an enhanced edition. And then, I think whenever we finish Oblivion Remastered, whenever that is, which actually we're making pretty good time on. I think we're beyond the halfway point, right? We're probably 2/3 of the way through Oblivion Remastered. Once we wrap that up, we will very likely do another playthrough of New Vegas. And that will fill the slot currently consumed by Oblivion Remastered. Right, so we'll revert back to our CRPG and BGS type of game. Right, we'll have those two going on once again. And we'll have face cam in New Vegas, because we'll start it from the beginning, right? Like I had mentioned before, it feels weird to institute face cam in the middle of a playlist, of a playthrough. Feels more proper to just have it going like in the midst of it. And then we'll do New Vegas and all of that. And I'm very much looking forward to Fallout 4, honestly. Fallout 3, you know, of course, with all of the connective tissue, it has gotten me very excited to play more of Fallout 4. So much so that we did that, like, 20 video Fallout 4 anniversary update or whatever. Little quick playthrough, which I really, really enjoyed quite a bit. Excited to get back to that. My goodness. When it comes to New Vegas, though, we will almost certainly be running the Tale of Two Wastelands mod. And we won't be doing we won't actually make it a Tale of Two Wastelands. We won't go through Fallout 3 again in such short order, especially if there's a remaster on the horizon. Instead, it will just be for the sake of stability. Right? Because, you know, New Vegas, infamously not terribly stable. Right, which has been another big shocker for me with Fallout 3. This is completely unmodded. This is right. I do not have a single fucking mod here in Fallout 3. The only thing that I've done, I guess you could call it a mod, is me going into the .ini files and changing around like sensitivity and the field of view. Right, it's all been stuff that I changed manually, which I think to some folks you could say that that's a mod, because, you know, if you're playing on console, you don't have access to stuff like that, right? But regardless, absolutely shocking that I haven't had any issues, because I remember the last time I played through the game, it still had Games for Windows Live, which is a fucking nightmare. Thankfully, it doesn't have that anymore. It got patched out. But it was so horrible. I remember having to spend like half a week just trying to figure out how to circumnavigate it, because there were also issues with it not running on, I think it was Windows 7 at the time, the last time I played Fallout 3. But it had issues like you couldn't natively run Fallout 3 on Windows 7 because of Games for Windows Live, right? Thank God they patched it out, but from the sounds of it, there's still people who just can't run it. You know, for whatever reason, it doesn't mesh with their setup, and I have no idea why, right? Because it has run remarkably well. Granted, you know, we get a few crashes here and there, but I don't notice it so much because I'm usually Johnny on the spot with quick saving every damn time, especially early on. So not too big of a deal for me personally. And, you know, personal experience. Your mileage may vary. As it goes. Thank you, picture of car, making me think of the idiom, your mileage may vary. Thank you for showing me a picture of a car when I needed it most. All right. Goodness. Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Fallout 3. Hope to see you again soon for more Fallout, or if you like CRPGs, man, we've got a real seminal classic coming up in the form of Planescape Torment, which I think is decently short, right? And for the CRPG slot, once we wrap that up, we'll be going to Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Urge, right? Anyway, thanks so much for watching Fallout 3. Like I said, it's been a surprising blast, right? I expected to like it, but not as much as I had. Good Lord. Fun to see it from the evil side of things. Fun to get to know Jericho, who is far and away the greatest Fallout 3 companion of all time. And maybe, God, imagine if Jericho got the Fallout 4 treatment and had more character writing and all of that. Imagine a Jericho with the same amount of writing and exposition that Nick Valentine got. Oh my God, he would be unstoppable. He would just be, bar none, the best companion that Bethesda has ever made, right? Look out, Serana. Look out, Nick. There's a new dog in town, and his name is Jericho. What a fucking dude. Oh my God. All right, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for, you know, all that stuff. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for subscribing to the channel if you do. Thanks anytime you shared the videos or playlists. That kind of thing helps. Helps a lot as well if you like and comment on the very first video in the playlist. All that helps. Oh, of course, thanks if you use like super chats and YouTube memberships, or you hit me up on Patreon or the coffee page. All that stuff, obviously, it helps out an absolute ton. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks as well if you just decided to watch the end of this video, right? I always like saying this because I feel like there may be a chance that there's a decent non-zero number of people who sometimes just watch the final video, you know? That's so weird, but you know what? I appreciate it. Thanks so much for doing it. Thanks for watching the finale of the Fallout 3 playthrough. Did you come here? Why do you come here? If you're just watching the final video, why? I would love to know. I think it's a little silly, but why do you do that? Is it just to hear my final thoughts? Is it because you're like a regular and you know I like to give final thoughts on a game as I'm like rolling through the credits? Is that it? Is that why you can? Could you imagine someone who's just sight unseen? You go through every playlist, of like a myriad of Let's Players, for as few as there are these days on YouTube. You go to the final video just to hear what people say at the end. God, maybe there's something to that. Maybe that's fucking ingenious. Maybe you were. You know what person who joined us here right at the end of this Fallout 3 playthrough? Maybe you got something figured out. Maybe you're up to something. You know, maybe you're the... God, you are so smart. You are so smart and beautiful and or handsome, and God, you're so funny. Oh my gosh, I can't help but laugh because you're so funny and witty. Oh my gosh, is there nothing you can't do? Don't forget, we got Patreon and we got coffee. Oh shit. But yeah, for real, in all earnestness, in all sincerity, thank you so much. You know, people have a limited amount of free time, and it is genuinely like a huge honor that anyone would want to stick around for a silly video game playthrough, right? Even if you just got it on the background as you yourself are playing a video game. That's what I do. Thanks for coming along for the ride in any capacity, in any way that you can muster. Appreciate it. It's an absolute honor. All right. Up next for this slot, right, will be Planescape Torment. Hope to see you there, right? But if not, either way, please take care of each other. And until next time, if there is one.